It is a wonderful Wednesday. Good to see you today. We are skipping in math lesson number 2, which is multiplying using dot paper. We're not going to do it that way. That gets really confusing. And so we are going to turn, please have your book open to page 175. It looks like this. We're going to do the same idea that we did on Monday, which is using our songs to find the answers to our multiplication facts by 4 when we're counting by 4s. It's called skip counting. You see it here in your book. You can even look in your book if you would like to count the clothespins. They're very colorful. But if we were going to use our fingers and we were going to use our song, we would sing 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32 and 36. Skipping numbers is just great. Now that song only goes up to 4 times 9 because you know that 4 times 10 is 40. If we were to keep adding 4 more, we would get to 40. So if you turn the page to page 176, you'll see some little skip counting, which is exactly what we did with our song right here using your fingers. This is not new to you. You're just doing it with a different song. But I do want you to look at number 1. Read it with me. 3 frogs are playing in a pond. Each frog has 4 legs. How many legs do the frogs have in all? Remembering from our class on Monday, what is one of the key words you see in that story? Yes, it is each. Each frog has 4 legs. And we know that each means we're dealing with equal groups. So we are either multiplying or dividing. What's the other key word that you see that shows you that we're multiplying? Comes at the very end of the word problem. Can you see it? In all. That means that we're going up. We're either adding when we see in all, but if we're going up and we have equal groups, we are multiplying. So we see that we have 3 frogs, and each frog has 4 legs, and so how many legs do the frogs have in all? You can count by 4s. 4, 8, 12, until you get to 3. So we have 3 groups of 4 legs, which equals 12. Pretty fancy. Turn the page, please. We're going to go to the Let's Practice on page 178. Your mom has either printed out a copy of this page for you to write on from our files page in Teams, or you can get a piece of paper and write the answers down with me as we go along. You will have to turn this in to me today, so make sure you are writing it down. I'm going to get my handy dandy eraser while you get your paper set up. Look at the one at the top of page 178. We have 3 groups of 4. Well, the way we would write that, every time we see groups of, we use a multiplication symbol. So we would write 3 times 4. 3 groups of 4. And if we're not sure what that is, we could count by 3s till we get to 4. 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, but now you could also count by 4s. 4, 8, we'll get 3 groups of 4. 4, 8, 12. Did we get the same number? We did. So now you know that 3 times 4 is the same as 4 times 3, and you can count by 3s or you can count by 4s. You have more tools in your toolbox now. Good for you. Let's look at the next one. Number 2 is 5 groups of 4. Please write what you think the answer is to 5 as far as how you would write it mathematically. You should have written the same as 5 times 4, 5 groups of 4, 5 times 4. And what is the answer to that? Well, you can count by 5s 4 times, 5, 10, 15, 20. Or you can count by 4s 5 times, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Either way, you get the number 20. So again, you have different ways to look at it. For success, number 3, 6 groups of 4. Please write the number sentence that you would have for 6 groups of 4. Check with me on the board. You should have 6 times 4. What is that answer? Count by 4s. Do it in your head or do it on your fingers. You're going to do it 6 times. You should have gotten 24. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Okay, Let's look at number 4. 9 groups of 4. Wow, that seems like a lot. 9 groups of 4. Please write in the green slots there what this number sentence would be. What'd you get? 9 groups of 4. 9 times 4, which equals 36. Should be 36. All right, very good. Let's move on to number 5. We're going to have 2 times 4. I'm going to scooch over a little bit. I'm going to change my colors. Number 5 says 2 times 4. Please write 2 times 4 and the answer that you got. You can count by 2s or 4s. You should have gotten, yes ma'am and sir, 8. 2 times 4 is 8. What about number 6? 4 times 4. What's 4 times 4? Well, I'm going to have to use my song. I put my 4 fingers up. I'm going to count by 4s. 4, 8, 12, 16. Yep. Check yourself with your little finger code. Number 7 is 7 times 4. Hold up my 7. You count it. See if you can figure out what the answer is, and I'll tell you what I think. Let's check. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. 28. 7 times 4 is 28. Our last one is 8 times 4. What is 8 times 4? Well, it's the next one in our song. 428. You should have written 32. Nice calculating, students. I want you to look at number 9, and on your paper, I want you to, if you are doing this on a blank piece of paper, I want you to write in the keyword. If you are actually doing this on a printout and you have the problem in front of you, I want you to circle the keywords in number 9. Tom has 8 packs of trading cards. There are 4 cards in each pack. How many cards does Tom have? You should have circled the word each. You should have circled the word each, and then you should write the multiplication problem that you have there. You have 8 packs of trading cards, 4 in each pack. So what number sentence would that be? Oh my goodness, it would be right here. 8 groups of 4 in each pack gives me 32 cards. That was number 8 and number 9 on your page. Number 10, please read it out loud with me. Begin. The Jones family has 5 rabbits. Each rabbit has 4 carrots. How many carrots do the rabbits have in all? Circle your keywords. Each. And what else? In all. That tells you that you are multiplying by equal groups. So what is your number sentence going to look like? 5 rabbits. Each rabbit has 4 carrots. You have 5 rabbits, and you have 4 in each, 4 carrots each. So what is 5 times 4? I could count by 5s or 4s. You decide which way you want to count and come up with your answer. You should have written 20. I have a game for you to play now, but you're going to have to go forward 1 page. So if you turn forward to page 180, you will see another set of games with another riddle at the bottom. It's longer this time. These are all times 4s, multiplying by 4s. It's the same idea. You have a printout of this sheet in the Teams file folder, and you can print that out, or you can just do the page on a blank sheet of paper and turn your riddle into me this afternoon, and I look forward to giggling alongside you. Well done, 4's calculators.